Game 2 of Summer League has concluded. We are going into the third game. Got a lot to cover. Baba and Wagler take over. A lot of team basketball and a bright future looking ahead. Check out all this and more on today's episode of Clippers Covered. Heyo, what's going on, Clipper Nation? I am your friendly neighborhood host, Kyle Archer, and we're back. We are back in basketball season here, at least for Summer League goes. Finished up and wrapped up Game 2. I missed Game 1. It's personal stuff I had to take care of. I was home for the weekend and didn't get a chance to upload a video really based on Game 1. By the time I got kind of around to it, Game 2 was happening. So want to go ahead and skip it over to Game 2 as far as this goes. But I guess as a quick little recap of Game 1, I got 2 words for you. Not good. And that's it. Just a lot of nerves. There was a couple good moments, a couple good plays, a couple good situations. But, you know, just that's what Summer League is for. But we're not going to talk about Game 1 because this is Game 2. This is about Game 2. And this is what we've been waiting for. Number 1, Baba Miller. Oh me, oh my. Did not go into this game thinking that he was going to be my star of the player. Or star of the game. Star player of the game. Wow. I'm going to love Baba. I think Baba Miller might be my favorite just prospect of all time now. That dude is everything that I think we have been looking for in a player. And I think that I'm all in and just gassing up Baba because I wasn't expecting this from Baba. I know he's a good player. I know that he had, potential. But, geez, oh man, I'm a fan. Plus, Wagler took the lid off and unleashed 18 points in the third quarter. 18 points in the third quarter. Granted, he had 23 points, so he had a slow start. But he found his groove, and that's what we've been waiting for, is just to see this kid, see if he was a top 5 prospect. And guess what, Clipper Nation? He was. 100%. Keaton Wagler played like a top 5 player. He had a controlled tempo. He was confident. He was shooting. Made the right reads. Didn't force offense. He was passing around. Let's look at his stats right now. Keaton Wagler played 28 minutes. Like I said, 23 points. He did shoot 6 for 16. 4 for 7 from the 3, though. So dude was just a sniper on the outside. 3 for 4 for the free throws. 1 board. 4 assists and 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers ain't bad, honestly. That's pretty good. I believe there was 17 in the first game against the Kings, and I believe there were 11 turnovers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 turnovers this game. So it's pretty good as far as kind of the team goes. That's pretty much right where we want. One thing I love about Summer League is the physicality that it brings. Obviously, there's a lot more personal fouls that are allowed, and if you didn't know that, it is 10 instead of the normal. So it's a little bit more physical. It turns into more bully basketball. And Wagler, he was making a lot of great decisions. He's still getting double teamed. All the first game, he was getting double teamed, and they were just pushing him down and pushing him all around. He was just getting off of his balance. But this game, it seemed like he was a little bit more settled in. He didn't let... What I was worried about is he was going to let all the criticism and everything that he was hearing get to his head. I mean, he's a 19-year-old kid. 19 years old. I know we're playing at this level, so we expect greatness. But 19, think about whenever you were 19. Whenever I was 19, I was thinking about everything. So it's glad to see that he bounced back from Game 1, which was just a sloppy start on his part. And it's really good to see that he has that caliber in him. The third quarter made me feel like this was the right move and that there is that potential growth. I can't wait for Game 3 to see if there's, at least another explosive quarter. I'm not looking for a whole game. I would love to see a whole game, sure. That's best case scenario. But let's just keep it going. Let's have another explosive quarter. Let's see him get a little bit offensively better. I want to see him making a couple more moves. I mean, 6 for 16 isn't something that people should brag about, but it's something that you should smile about, because 18 points in the third quarter after an abysmal first game. So Wagler, man. All right, I got to go back to Baba Miller, because I'm not going to lie. I can't stop cheesing about Baba Miller, and I'm just over the moon. Let's see. Baba Miller, 26 minutes, 15 points, 5 for 7 from the field goals, 2 for 3 from the three-pointer, 5 boards. So he was on the glass a little bit, 2 assists, and only 1 turnover. 1 offensive rebound, 2 defense rebounds. So this dude, the reason why I'm super excited for him, I mean, even the coach said it himself, two-way player. Yeah, man. The logo 3 too. Like, how can you not talk about that? Baba looked exceptional. He looked like he is ready to start tomorrow in the NBA, full pace. And I know he is. I know he's excited to get to it and get after it. This is, and I'll say it right here, mark the day, mark the video, timestamp it. This is a championship caliber player already at this level. I'm not saying put him in the finals right here, right now, and he's going to go get a chip. I'm saying he is the type of player that's going to develop into someone that has that potential. I hope it's with the Clippers. I want it to be with the Clippers. Let's stay with the Clippers. Baba, I'll get every single jersey every single year for you. You got one. That's right here. Every time he was on the court, I felt safe. If that's, right. It is for me. I'm excited to see him just continue to play. He was great defensively. He wasn't solid. Well, he was solid defensively. He wasn't exceptional defensively. That's still something that I think that we could work on. Overall, I think that this was just stellar team basketball, though, which really gets to the next point. Like I said in my prediction video, I think Sean Padula is just kind of good all over. Like, he's doing what needs to be done. One thing that really stood out to me, he got 6 boards. 6 boards, all defensive rebounds. So Sean Padula kind of going into this, not really any crazy expectations. I thought that he was going to be somebody that was going to be surprising. And what did he do? I mean, he played 21 minutes, 8 points, 3 for 7, 2 for 4 from the 3, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. So he was just kind of the guy that was getting the little pieces done, making movements happen, and he was just kind of passing the ball around. He was always there, and he was great just kind of being a body to help set up the next player, set up the next position. I thought our transitional ball play was pretty good. Overall, that's going to kind of keep on developing. I do want to get a little bit into the negative. Oh, before actually I get into the negatives, Nick Martinelli, yeah, that guy, I'm also excited to see him. 18 minutes, 14 points, 7 for 11, and 0 for 1 from the 3, which is totally fine. Not looking for him to be an elite 3-point scorer at all. I think he's going to be a great 4. Somebody, I mean, we're looking for a 5 too. Is he somebody that can develop into a 5? I don't think that's really his play style, but that's a big hole that we have here. I mean, it's Brook Lopez, and who wants to do it? Raise your hand. Is that Nick Martinelli, to see if he wants to get a couple more minutes, on the court? Could be. Maybe that's a position that he kind of, falls and transitions into. But, I mean, he was looking pretty solid on defense as well, too. 4 defensive rebounds, kind of always in the way, putting up good assists. Not assists. Contests. Putting up good contests. Somebody that I'm excited to kind of see keep shooting around and develop. For me personally, he was somebody that I also wasn't really expecting too much kind of going into the summer league, let alone the season in the future ahead. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from him right now. So keep it going. So next is really, I do want to get a little bit into the negatives, just kind of touch on it. And it's Kobe Sanders. He had a couple good moments. Personally, I want to see a little bit more from him. Played 31 minutes, most on the team. Scored 11 points, shooting 4 for 12, 1 for 6 at the 3, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. So he was passing the rock around, and maybe that's kind of what he was doing that I really was missing. Granted, I really wasn't paying the most attention to Kobe Sanders. I was really kind of watching how Keaton Wagler was going to react to his first game, and I was just kind of watching the takeover of Baba Miller. So my eyes, if I'm being honest, they weren't fully focused on Kobe Sanders, but at least from what I was seeing, despite what the box score says, is I'm a little disappointed in kind of the production that I saw really out of him. Cam Christie, I will never, ever, ever, ever give up my stance on Cam Christie. Dude's a dog in the G League, and that's about as far as he's going to get. I mean, he's going to do some good things. He had some 2 throw-down dunks that just bounced off the rim. Open look dunks. Couldn't fall. And that perfectly describes exactly how I feel about Cam Christie. I could be a hater. I don't care. Call me a hater on Cam Christie. I think we can do better. Is he somebody that I want to see succeed? Sure. I want to see everybody succeed. That's just the pure cunning optimism that I have on my back. But is there other people that I think that we could spend more time developing instead of Cam Christie? Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And those are kind of the 2 players that I am personally a little bit disappointed. Cam Christie alone, because, we're going into his 3rd year, gotta be a little bit more productive. And I want to see, whenever he does eventually transition into NBA minutes, there better be production, or else I'm kind of over him. If I'm being honest, I'm not really patient for Cam Christie. I'm patient for Keaton Wagler. I'm patient for Baba Miller. Patient for Nick Martinelli. I'll even be patient for Kobe Sanders. I think that he was just kind of treating this game as a little bit of a role player, kind of moving around in different positions, and kind of helping the team flow for the team basketball. And all props to the coach staff, like coaches too. I thought they did really well with how this team played with each other. The rock was just being passed constantly. Nobody was really forcing shots. There were a couple ones. Keaton had this crazy turnaround jumper with 2 on him, and that was nuts. Also, side note, Darren Peterson looked great. The rest of the Jazz looked okay. The whole first quarter, you weren't sure if it was good offense or just terrible defense. I think it was that, but I don't know. Darren Peterson scored 23 points. Just, looking good. So, kind of excited to see kind of how he develops too. Not whenever we're playing the Clippers, but. So, really gets to the last point, and we got a bright future ahead of us, Clipper Nation. We have a very bright future. I know we're still kind of waiting for the whole Kawhi situation, but let's get that done and over with. Whatever happens, let's move on, and let's continue to develop. We got a bright future. Baba Miller, let's keep him around. Keaton Wagler, he's going to be around for hopefully a long time. And he's going to be a great guy that's going to have, I think, a very solid freshman year. Same thing with Baba Miller. I think Baba Miller is going to have a stellar freshman year just based off of these 2 performances in Summer League. Sure, we have, 2-3 games left to go in Summer League. So a lot more to see from this squad and more from that. Also, Jamil Telfort, just kind of wanted to drop him in there. He thought he played a stellar game too. Same thing with Omir. Omir was kind of just in the right places, right moments, taking nice shots. I thought he played very well. Overall, great team basketball. Bobbin and Wagler. Can't wait for the next game. Next game, coming up on the 14th, we play the Los Angeles Lakers college squad. So that's our next one. Excited to see, hopefully, continued momentum. Overall takeaway from game 2, other than we have a bright future ahead of us, confidence. That's what the NBA is all about, confidence. If you are a player that has confidence, you will succeed. And that is something that I saw a lot of this young, talented team have in game 2 of Summer League. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe if you already haven't. Let's try to get to 200 ASAP. We're going to see if we can get to 200 before the end of Summer League, 250, 300 before the NBA season starts. We still got a long way. And follow me wherever you need to follow me. I'm your friendly neighborhood host, Kyle Archer. Once again, like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to talk about anything, what you think the next video should be on post-Summer League. Obviously, we're going to be breaking down the games and how they go. With that being said, thank you again for watching and tuning in to another episode of Clippers Covered. I'm your host, Kyle Archer, and let's go Clippers.